Hello, Confetti Club. It is Pixie. I apologize if the audio is weird in any way, but if you may have noticed, we are in a different spot than I usually film because we are in my car! Welcome to my beep beep. This is my baby girl, Cherry. She's a 2008 Volkswagen Rabbit and I love her very much. I've had an idea for this series type, I don't know, style of vlog for a while. It is like heavily inspired by Graveyard Girl's tea vlogs, where she goes, she gets her sweet tea, and she vlogs in her car. It's pretty much gonna be me talking in my car, but I thought it might be fun if we call them Cherry Chats, because my car's name is Cherry, because she's red. Okay. The barista at the Starbucks was one I hadn't seen before, and I think she was new. And I asked if they could still make the pink ombre refresher, which I know they can. I just want to ask because, I don't know, I don't want to be like, make me the old Lady Gaga drink. And she was all confused, and I was like, oh, it's like the Cool Lime refresher, but with the Passion Tango on top. And she just made me a Cool Lime, but I'm not complaining because, like, this is still delicious. I have a lot of life things happening in my life, and I just really wanted to sit down in my car with my new pink seat covers and my apparently Cool Lime refresher and just have a bit of a cherry chat with you. Yesterday, I locked down my place to live in my new town. And I am very emotional and very excited, and I guess I just wanted to capture this, and knowing how terrified I was like a year ago, 2 years ago, to even think about moving out, and now how excited and safe and secure and okay I feel. I really thought it might be valuable to some people to like share. I don't want to be like, my experience can help others, but like, I don't know, maybe, because if anyone even mentioned, if anyone like whispered, hey, guess what, you need to move out and move away from your family, everything you've ever loved, and there's no way you can get an education for what you want in this province at all, you need to move at least 3 hours away minimum to follow any of your dreams, I would just burst into tears. Like, I was so not ready. I'm 20 years old. I took 2 years off to work after high school, so it is June now. This marks my 2-year anniversary of having graduated high school and not gone to college. And I hate that there's such like a negative stigma around that. I want you to know that there is nothing wrong with doing things at your own pace, knowing your own limits, and not being an idiot. If I pushed myself out of home and like ripped myself out of the womb and like flung myself across the frigging water to the other province to go to school right after high school, I think I just would have been so mentally unprepared and emotionally unprepared. I think I would have come home. This is very personal, but you guys know I have a diagnosed anxiety disorder, and I don't want to get into like major specifics, but one big trouble for me is, and it's kind of a good thing, kind of, I guess, I am just really close with my family, and I love them very much, and I have an amazing relationship with my mom, and I have, you know, everyone else in my family is amazing, but my mom and I are really like BF freaking Fs, and that is definitely a good thing, and I am so blessed and thankful to have like a happy home and a wonderful mom and understanding parents who are open to every weird thing I do, who are not only accepting and encouraging but proud that I am like a freaking YouTuber and that I kind of look weird. Like, I'm very aware that I am super blessed in that regard, but it also just makes it so hard because I'm so comfortable and happy with my family that moving out and away from them, I thought I was going to die. Like, I really didn't think I could ever do it. I don't even know what clicked. I think I just needed time. And it sucks because it's something that's hard to kind of work on. It's like, okay, I don't want to waste time. I don't want people to think that I hate that people see it as like a taboo, stereotypical, like, oh, you're lazy, or you're lost, or you didn't think about what you wanted to do, or like, oh, you just want to like mooch off your parents or whatever, because that's not true at all. And I want you to know, if you are currently like in betweeny, or if you're not going to college at all, literally don't let people make you feel bad for that. Kick them in the dick. But I still wanted to feel like I was in motion. I was on track. Although, you know, I'm just working. I was working at Freak Lunchbox, the candy store, then I was working at Claire's, and I was working at both for a while, and now I'm just doing YouTube. I wanted to feel like, yes, I am working gradually, bit by bit, chipping away at my mind with a little RuneScape mining pickaxe. I don't know why that's the imagery I came up with. To be ready to move. I think I just needed to emotionally mature. I'm trying to come up with good, helpful advice, but maybe my biggest piece of advice, my biggest, you know, smooch to you is to jibun wo shinjite, believe in yourself, and think, like, hey, maybe I just need some time. Really trust in that time. And you need to think about it. You can't shut it out. Like, you do need to definitely think about how you're going to move out, accept that it's going to happen. My best friend is Google Maps Street View. Again, not sponsored by Google, but I would go through Google Maps and like do the Street View thing where you click and move down the street, and I'd be like, here is the college, here's the main street, here is the mall, here is a grocery store I can go to regularly, here is going to be probably my regular post office, and then look at different apartments or whatever, look at different townhouses and be like, this is the area, oh, look at the sky, and just kind of really, bit by bit, try to put yourself there. There were definitely many nights where I would be trying to fall asleep, and I would imagine how one day I'm not gonna wake up and be in this house with my 4 cats, and my mom and my dad and my beautiful piano on the island that I love so much. I love my home. I'm so proud to live on Prince Edward Island, and it's gonna be really hard to leave. It's only 3.5 hours away, driving wise, and I know some people move to like friggin' Toronto or New York or like LA, they'll move like a 6-hour plane ride away, but I can't do that, and I don't really want to do that. But I think you just have to do what scares you a little bit, but take your time and prepare yourself. It's better to go at your own pace and go into something prepared and ready and stable and secure and assured of yourself than like flung in naked and crying, you know what I mean? Like, it's good to face your fears and not, you know, kind of, you know, life can't hold your hand through everything, but also I believe that if it's not hurting anyone, definitely don't be afraid to, you know, kind of take your time. I have 2 amazing groups of friends that are also moving to Fredericton. One group of friends already lives in that province, but they're like 2 or 3 hours away from the actual town we're moving to. My other group of friends actually lives here, and I just started hanging out with them in the past few months, and I love them all so dearly, and I can't wait for all of us to amalgamate into a big, happy, anime-loving, weeb alternative fashion squad. There are other friends that I know that live in Fredericton that I haven't actually met yet outside of like anime conventions, but I'm just so excited to have friends and, I don't know, go buy groceries together and like have a tiny garden in front of my townhouse that I like kind of like am renting from now. Like, pretty much I don't think they're going to take it from me unless they really want to make me sad. And I'm bringing my little Nina Bina. People have asked, am I taking a cat / why am I taking Serena? I wasn't going to be taking any cats, but I'm taking Nina because Nina is incredibly attached to me. And literally, it is like 50% for her good and 50% for mine. Because, like, Nico, we got to kind of be my emotional support animal, but not actually registered. But he just loves everyone and doesn't really care, and I think he'd be too sad. But Nina, like, exclusively hangs out in my room and exclusively sleeps with me. And And I'm moving to a beautiful 2-level with an unfinished basement that's like actually livable. So it's like a 3-level townhouse, and there's a little backyard, and I'm gonna like put a little gate on the deck so she has her little outside place. And I'm gonna get like a little, we're making a cat tree that's heart-shaped, and she's gonna have a happy little cat place. And yeah, she never hangs out with the other cats anyway. If we thought she would miss the other cats, if we thought that she would be like negatively affected in any way by moving, we would not move her. She literally only cares about me. I'm just overwhelmed and still shocked at how night and day I am. Like I said, if you brought up moving to me a year ago, if I really thought about it for like more than 3 minutes, I would just burst into tears and be like, I don't want to leave my house, and I don't want to leave my neighborhood, and I like Wanda, the nice lady at the post office, and I like that you're never more than 20 minutes from the beach, and I love the culture, and I love Van of Green Gables, and our potatoes taste really good, and I love raspberry cordial, and I love our little hipster bar where everyone friggin' knows your name, and I love the music scene, and I love my best friend John, and I don't know what I'm gonna do without John! That's the one thing that I'm really not prepared for, is to be away from John. But I'm gonna harass him on Facebook with stickers, and we'll be okay. Friend-wise, I am gonna be gaining more friends there, like numerical number of friends-wise, but John has been my best friend for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the 8th year of our friendship, and I would literally like take a bullet for John Williams. I love him a lot. This video was a big ol' stream of consciousness, and I only cried a little bit twice. Sip a sip. I'm trying to make a Graveyard Girl reference, but not make it too obvious. Drinky, drinky. I don't think I'm gonna do Future Confetti Club members on these ones, because, I don't know, I feel like the vibe's different. This is almost like Pixie Locks behind the scenes. I definitely want this to feel more organic and more heart-to-heart, more like spilling my soul in my freaking car with my Kool-Aid refresher. So, yeah, I think this is a new format, but I hope you like it. It's fun. I like that I now have my pink seat covers on. They're a little wonky because they're like universal for all car shapes, but like, they're on, and she's beautiful, and I love her. I'm sorry you can see this in the whole video, but this one's a peep that Kawaii Goods sent to me, and this one's a big palm. Here, let's have a car tour. Oh, it's a driving hazard. Not actually, I'm fine. Anyway, I am gonna go, and I hope this was okay, and I hope you enjoyed this. Please give a cheeky thumbs up / leave a comment down below if you want more cherry chats. I have other things to spill my soul about, and I don't know, I think doing it like this makes it more fun. I just literally, I drove to a field because I love where I live, and there's beautiful fields of flowers everywhere, and I want to die. This is actually where I used to come all the time when I was really upset, because it's like walkable, and it's a big pretty field, and I would just like lay down and listen to Metric and be emo in the field. Anyway, I love you guys a lot, and I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video, which is not this one, because this one's over. Bye!